Welcome to Wellywood Wargaming, where the grim dark never sleeps. Crack open a bottle of wild snake and spark up a low stick as we take a journey down Underhive.
Alright, recording now? Right. This is for you, Radar, in case you're still daft enough to take that contract in K-17. That's Delaque turf, mate. House of Shadow. And I ain't letting my cousin get turned into a brain jar just 'cause no one told him the truth. Or what I think's the truth, alright? Most of it. Some of it. So, here's everything I know about House Delaque. Probably. So, first thing, they ain't normal. Not just weird, man. I mean, they're wrong. Like, sludge jelly to the brain wrong. You know what I mean? So, you ain't ever seen one up close. Right? Long coats, bald heads, eyes like glow globes. Pale. They ain't seen lumens since the hive quake. You feel? Alright, so they move like ghosts, yeah? They never make a sound. Now, some folks reckon they don't blink. I reckon it's 'cause they don't actually have eyelids under there. Alright, now, officially, we all know they run the info game. Spies, saboteurs, smugglers, all that sort of thing. They trade in secrets, yeah? Real cloak and dagger types. Now, they got their mitts in every deal, every whisper. What? You think the deal you made last week was private? Nah, cuz Delaque was listening through the rat in the corner. Probably bred it themselves, too. Alright, now. And they ain't just sneaky, yeah? They're everywhere. There's this story I heard down the chapter house. They reckon every gang has got at least one of these buggers in their gangs, right? Everyone. Even our lot. Yeah. See, Big Merv reckons it's Smudge. I mean, yeah, I get it. Smudge does kind of stare at walls a lot. He doesn't talk much. That's just because of the hits to the head. And we caught him sniffing the high-grade Promethium a few many times, but yeah, it's kind of suspicious. And yeah, anyway, their eyes, they're not natural, alright? It's maybe Van Sartek, maybe worse, but there's a rumor they can see in the dark, yeah? Anyway, they can see through walls. They can see inside your soul. Yeah, it's like, I heard once they got these special lenses. They let them read your mind. Like full-on spectral analysis, you know what I mean? Like one fella, he was saying his mate was lying to a Delaque agent. You know, some stubbers gone missing, see what's what. Anyway, he's lying to the agent. His brain exploded out of his ears. Alright? It could just be the sump rot, but anyway, no one really knows where they live. Like, they're down in the sump, or some people reckon they got like a collapsed dome out there somewhere. They filled it with water. Others reckon they built an entire city upside down under the sump sea, like down under, yeah. But I think it's kind of dumb. I don't know though. But oh yeah, here's a big one. Like, they don't have names. Not proper ones like us. Like, you don't just go in and go, Oi Rada. Nah, it's all like Agent 9 Gamma or Whisper 6. Like, it makes it harder to find out who done what. You know, makes it hard to finger which one of these buggers did it when the backstabbing starts. You know, I even seen some of them, like, they shave off the eyebrows and they pull out their fingernails. They reckon it makes them more efficient. Or maybe it's hygienic. Do you reckon they eat them? Anyway, who knows? But now mayonnaise. All right, look. I know what you're thinking, but I swear this one's true. All right, this brat from House Catalyst, real posh type. Anyway, he says he told us like he saw a Delaque agent slipping through a straight up ventilation duct. Alright, covered head to toe in this weird, shiny goop. Turns out it's this stuff, mayonnaise. Reckons it was industrial grade. He said it makes them extra slippery. They can slide through the tight spots. It keeps their skin nice and pale too, like some kind of ritual. Or I reckon it might be like a skincare thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just part of their weird bald cult. But if you find something greasy when you're in Delaque territory, don't touch it. One of them could be hiding in it. Alright? And they got these snakes, or they're lizards, or like lizard snakes, but they're long, yeah? And they're quiet things. They got no eyes. Like the Delaque, they use them. Alright? They scout out ahead. They choke out the sentries. My mate Gubbs swears one of them tried to steal his boots when he was sleeping. Alright, says he's seen it. It hissed at him in high gothic. Alright, proper creepy. Oh, also, they don't fight fair. It's not straight up. Why would they? They got those long rifles. Alright, they shoot needles or darts or sonic blasts. I don't know, but it's always silent. You never see it coming. You just drop. And if they do fight up close, they got those monomolecular blades. They cut through your vest and ceramine like it's foam off a recaf. You think you're about to throw hands, next thing you don't have hands. Alright? A couple cycles back, one of them turned up to the Goliath pit fights, alright, dressed up as the referee. Midway through the brawl, pulls a blade, knives, both fighters. Pop, pop. Alright, goes straight down through the floor. You reckon it was sanctioned? You reckon what? Maybe it was like some catalyst performance art. It was Delaque. I mean, well, obviously. But then, some reckon they got this whole hive locked down with this network of informants, yeah? Like a web. Like spiders. But it's all connected by like this neural implants. I mean, it means if you mess with one crew of Delaque, they all know instantly, like a brain fungus, like they're telekinesing. All right, it's real paranoid, like a data ghost. You ever wonder why no one raids into Delaque territory? And don't say we've done it, because I don't know, man. You'd be dead before you stepped off the lift. And the worst part, they know stuff about you. Stuff you ain't told anyone. Like that thing with you and your sister Greta? Yeah, they already know. I don't know how, but they do. And then they got these spikers, yeah? Don't even get me started on them. You ever see one up close? Those big heads? Like the oversized gunk bottles? It's all poshed up to the top, yeah? They're proper huge, mate. Anyway, some say it's because they're always straining their guts out. Nah, I'm serious, right? I heard it from a bloke down Freetown named Warts, if you want the source, that these Delaque spikers, they're on this exclusive diet, right? I'm talking mayonnaise. It's pure, it's uncut mayonnaise. No starch, no nothing. Just a whole tub 3 times a day. Right? It messes your insides up so bad you can't, you ain't needing the ablution scrolls, you know? You're constipated all the time. And that's why their heads are so big, yeah? They're always straining. And their brains, they get swollen from the effort. Some say it's so bad they can't think straight. They're always screaming, you know? Which frankly explains a lot. And Warts, he reckons sometimes their heads get so swollen, they actually float. And then when they sleep, don't even ask, man. Like, they're in these baths, right, of mayonnaise. It's like this weird kind of twisted beauty routine. Bizarre, right? And that's what Warts said, all right? I don't know what kind of sicko would choose to soak in industrial mayonnaise, but it's Delaque. What else do you expect? I reckon that's what makes them all so pale and weird. I mean, how else do you explain that skin? You see the stuff they wear? Everything about them screams, I've been in the dark so long, and I don't care who knows it. Now, alright. Here's the thing, right? You can't tell if they're men or women. And no one really knows. Maybe it's the way they dress, or maybe it's that whole, like, sacrificing their gender for efficiency thing. I don't know. But yeah, one time, I saw one of them, and I thought it was a bloke. But then, he spoke, and it sounded like he just breathed out a whole lungful of fog, like it was real smooth. So, I don't know if it was a guy or not. Might have been a girl, or... man, might have been both. The Delaque are weird like that. All that weird sort of gender-neutral stuff they're into. Big Merv calls them sissies, yeah? Kind of beautiful, though. But, anyway. You ever notice they all kind of act the same, too? No real muscle to them, just those sneaky sort of weasel movements. Not even a proper stance, just slither and hide behind the shadows. They're a bunch of pussies who can't even fight fair. But that's probably just because they can't be bothered to do all the work when they can just weed everyone out with their mind tricks and their mayonnaise-soaked nonsense. But, yeah, and don't even get me started on their personal habits. Word from the deep sump, where they're all supposedly so cultured, is that they're into some real twisted stuff. Some of it involving bandages. And I'm not talking about patching up wounds. Nah, mate. I'm talking about some serious binding. Weird shenanigans. Alright? They got this whole thing. They wrap themselves up like they're mummifying each other. It's all in the name of purity or whatever nonsense they spout. Honestly, you wouldn't believe it unless you saw one of them all tied up in the stuff. Half in the dark. Those whispered voices, you know. The perfect form of sacrifice. I mean, it's weird enough they can't get their food right. But that's something else. Like, who even thinks of that, huh? The Delaque. That's who. And if you see one of them buying bandages or that, what's the word? The fetish gear? Don't even think about asking them what they're into. Trust me, just walk away, mate. You'll thank me later.